Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another video. This is going to be, I don't know. We're making this right here. I'm not really sure what to call it. A scrap bin, perhaps. I'm not sure. This is going to be in a playlist for my Creative Cousins journal. So I'm making some of these, and it's just scrap paper. That's it, okay? Super duper simple. Use up your scraps, right? And then the person receiving this journal can tear these out and use them in collage or whatever she wants, right? So this is what we're gonna make. I don't know what to call it, just a scrappy thing. And it's just super usable and super easy, and you can make a bunch at one time. So this is what I have here. This is tan tone paper. I just have it in a sketchbook. That's what I'm going to use. And then I have these two bins, right? Sorry if there's a glare, of various scrap paper, okay? So what we're going to do is we are going to take, let me see, let's just do this and see. Wait a second. Okay, we're also going to use this in this scrap bin as well. So depending, okay? All right. I don't know if I have very many scraps in that one. All right. This is more of the scrap thing, okay? So we're going to do this, I think. I don't know. We're just going to go like that. All right? Let's get this out of the way. Okay, these little scraps I can use to decorate the top. So this is what I did, all right? I just made various shapes. Like I cut the paper into 4 different pieces, okay? And what I did with this one is I folded over the top. I love this little accent right here, right? The spiral, torn spiral part. I took it to my sewing machine and I sewed it. If you don't have a sewing machine, that is no big deal. I'll show you a different way to do it. Okay, so we have this as our base. You can use anything as well, okay? You really can. It doesn't really have to be all that sturdy, you know? Like, I could use this right here. This is just a piece of graph paper. So, I mean, in my opinion, it doesn't have to be super sturdy, right? So, we can use this even, right? And fold it down, okay? And then we get little bits and pieces and scraps and whatnot. So let's just see. Okay, this we're gonna fold down, and this will be just a smaller one. And they fit really nicely into, excuse me, excuse me again, I'm so sorry. We're gonna fold this one down, okay? There we go. And we're just going to make 4 at a time. All right. We're going to fold it down just like that. Okay. All right. Now, all you do is you take your scraps, right? Here's some beautiful ledger paper I got from Brooke at Recreations by Brooke. All right. Will this fit in here? Yes, it will. Okay. And you simply just start stacking. Okay. You start stacking. Now, if I wanted this in here, okay, but I wanted it, you know, obviously is it? No, that'll fit perfectly fine. I can just take this and fold it up, and that'll fit fine. Okay, we're gonna put this one aside, I think. Okay, this is a little scrap. We just stick it in there just like that. Although I have to tell you, I will save the longer pieces for the bottom part of the stack. I hope you can see all that. These shorter pieces for the top part of the stack, all right? Now, these are little tiny pieces in here, okay? These are just little scraps, all right? And we can tear them, okay? Right? We can tear them to put them in. This I'll use somewhere else, okay? Here's another short piece that we can stick in this one. This can go, and we're just layering, okay? We're just layering. So let's do it this way. We're gonna work with this one right here. You can tell how prepared I am, right? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so let's just get some papers and we're going to layer. All right. We're gonna trim this one off, I think, if I can find my trimmer. There it is. Okay. Or we could rip it off. It doesn't really make a difference, honestly. Save that. Okay, is that too big? Nope. Okay, so we'll layer this underneath. Put that right like that. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, we have larger ledger paper, all right? This is like this green tone stuff. Just ripping it out. Just ripping it out, okay? So we can put that on top of that. These are all skinny pieces. We're not gonna, like these, we're not gonna worry about that. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, we can tear this off. Now I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use these for, okay? These little bits. Okay, so we'll put that on top of there. That's cool, why not? That's interesting, huh? That could go in a bigger one, I don't know. All right, let's see, those are bigger papers. That's pretty. We'll just fold that up. That's a double-sided. And it, you know, you just, oh, that's nice. You just make them however. I'm gonna tear this one. And we can use this bigger piece in another one of them, okay? So we'll just layer this up. Let's layer it here. You put as many as you think your sewing machine can handle, all right? And like I said, I'll show you something different with this one. Oh, that's cool. We could put that in there. We could put this in here, this in here. We could put this in here. Okay, all of these things can go in there. Look at that cool piece. See, now you don't want to put something that little in there because then, you know, you're missing out on a bunch of the pieces. Or you could just fold this a little shorter. You know what I'm saying? So that's a cool little piece there. So that looks good. Okay, that looks good. Now, what I'm going to do, I think with this one, instead of sewing something on, okay, is we're going to, right now, I think just paper, no, maybe, yeah, we'll paper clip it right down here, all right? Now, we can decorate the top here with all of these little bits that we have, okay? The music paper, right? Let's see. We could just tear this off like that. Put this music, oh, that fits perfectly, huh? Now, let's dig around here and find, where did I put it? Sorry, this, okay? We'll ink it up. I don't know. People that do vintage journals, they enjoy their ink, okay? I've told you before, I don't do very many vintage style journals. However, I do enjoy making them, okay? So now we're just gonna take our glue and we're gonna glue this down right like that. How pretty. Okay, we can take a little bit of this right here. I hope I'm within frame, okay? We can take this and put that right there. We could take this and put this here, okay? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll just tear that little bit off. Okay, and we're gonna glue it. We're not inking this because it's already colored, right? So, take this, put that on there, semi-straightly. Okay, all that's being held together with my little paper clip there. I mean, technically speaking, you could just put it in your journal like this with the paper clip. Even put a little bit of fiber on the side. That way, the person can take it out and use the full sheet. if that makes sense. There's an idea for you, right? So then this can go right down here like this. This is so super simple, and like I said, you can make a bunch at one time, right? You can make a whole bunch at one time. So that's lovely. Let's get one of these right here. Let's see, should we put some, should I put some like lace maybe on it somewheres? Isn't that pretty? That's pretty. I'll put, maybe I'll just put a little bit of that on there, okay? And we're just going to go like that, I think, just to tack it down. It's like a piece of, I don't know what, linen or something like that. Okay, like that, right? And then we're going to take one of these. This is from My Porch Prints, okay? And I love these. We'll use Love is Patient. I should have had these already cut out and done, but I don't, sorry. Okay. Simple embellishments for a vintage journal. Obviously, I am not recreating the wheel here. Somebody else has done this. We're gonna ink this up. I just find that when making journals, what I do not do, and I wish I did do, is, let's move this out of the way. Okay, oh, I like that. That's super pretty. Okay, now what we're gonna do, now that all of these papers are in here, right? Okay, they're all tucked up in there. We are going to take, which I do not have right here. Okay, let me just get it real fast. If you don't have a sewing machine, okay? If you don't have a sewing machine, just use a stapler. That's all you gotta do. Use a stapler. We'll put, I don't know, we'll put 3 on there. And there you have it, okay? There you have it. How adorable is that? And they have all these papers that they can then use for, you know, collage or whatever. There's one, right? So, okay. Now, let's try to do 2 at one time. I don't know. Let's see how that works. Okay, that can go there. This can go right in here, and we're just gonna fold it up in the bigger one, okay? Now, we have more of this paper. How fun is that? This paper right here, we can put in this one. We can put this in this one. This is big enough. Let's see. We'll put this one in here. See what I mean? Like, you can do these multiple, you know, at one time. I love this green paper. That's fun, isn't it? Will that fit in that one? No, it won't, but that's okay, because we'll just tear it like this. Tear it, and then save all these pieces, of course, you know, the extra little bits. Okay, here is like a piece of collage paper that I have. That I made a master board, and what I do with my master boards is I scan them into my computer. So a little tip for you, just scan them into the computer. Okay. That can go in there. This is just a little, like a scrappy bin, right? This can go in this one right here. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay, what is this? This is just brown paper. Yep, just brown paper. So that's fun. That's fun to use. Let's see if we can just cut a bit off. Let's see, we need one about that size, right? Yep, that can go in there. And then we need one about that size, so that can go in there. And we'll layer this up. Layer it up, layer it up. What is this here? Okay, that can go in there. That fits perfectly. Here is some of this paper. Look how fun that is. Oh, that was once a pocket. All right, so, or going to be a pocket anyway. Okay, so we'll just use it, right? We'll just use it. This can go in there. I love that little edge thing. This is too big, but I can put it in a different one. So that's a bigger paper. Let's see, we've got some of this paper here. Why not use it, right? Why not use it? So let's see. Yep, that goes in there fine. So we're gonna put that in there and fold this up like so. This one will probably fit in there. And it's just a scrap, just a torn scrap. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay, and we're gonna fold this up like that, okay? Anything else we have in here? Anything else? See, this is what I'm talking about. These were my, not that, stuck to it. This was a regular masterboard, right? I take it and I scan it into the computer, and then I can then use this as a journal cover if I want. Just a little extra tidbit for you. Okay, let's see what else we have in here. Okay, we have some music paper. That can go in there. This can go in here. We'll just tear that off. Use that later. We have a little tiny strip of that, right? Okay. This we might end up having to cut off, but at any rate, okay, there you have it. There is another one, made and ready to go, okay? And here's this one, made and ready to go, all right? So all you have to do is decorate the top portion with your little scraps, right? Just these little, like, scraps of paper. So we can put this right on here and then cut it off. I'll cut it there. I love making these. I can make them all day. They are super fun. They really are fun. This is actually, this little scrap here that I have is actually from one of my master boards that I printed off onto coffee dyed paper. Okay, let's just do this one super simply, right? And let me see if I have, yeah, I think, oh, I don't know. See, I have this right here. We'll just cut this off with my fabric scissors, all right? Like that. Okay, let's get all this together. All in there, so not much is hanging out, okay? We're gonna take this, and you know what I'm gonna do is, I hope you can see what I'm doing, is I'm going to actually tack that down with a tiny little bit of glue, right? A little bit of glue stick, okay? We just tack that down. All right, now everything's shifting. All right, because I have this little piece in here and I can scooch that over a bit. Okay, we have it just like that. I'm going right behind me to the sewing machine. I'm gonna put it on a zigzag stitch and very quickly sew this across. Okay. Simple dimple. here we go. Okay, isn't that adorable? All right, I don't like this bit here that's all curly and whatnot, so we're gonna cut that off a bit. Actually, we'll just tear it off. Okay, now see how simple that was? I mean, and then now you have all these scraps of paper that you can use within your journal or whatever, okay? Same with this one here. All you gotta do is get it all lined up, right? This is so much fun, okay? I will try to find the link to the video that I was watching where this person did this. I'm so sorry, I cannot remember the person's name. This needs to go in here a little better. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, let's scooch you up. All right. Now, we can go ahead and put that right in there, okay? Look at that. That is so cute, okay? And then you can staple it, like I said. Okay, if your stapler worked, the Tim Holtz one will not go through this, okay? It just won't. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, okay? Like that. And then you can just simply decorate right over the top of it, all right? Now, one of the things that I like to do, and I know I've shown this before, is you can take your, you can mash these down so that they're not sticking up. You know what I mean? So there's an idea for you as well. That staple is gonna need to come out and be redone. But anyway, you get the picture, right? You get the picture. So we can decorate this by gluing this right here. We can take this and glue this on, right? Right over the staples, okay? So you don't even see it. We can take this little scrap. You're just using up scraps, you know, just using up scraps. We can put that there, right? And just build it up, okay? So right there in just that semi-short amount of time, right? We've made 3 of them, okay? We've made 3 of them, and I don't know where the original one went. Oh, here it is. Gosh. Okay, so there's 4 right there, right in a row, made so simply, so easily. I know my desk is a mess, forgive me please, but I'm in love with these things, and it's really easy to sit here and pop out a whole bunch of them so you have them in your stash. Next time you're making a journal, you stick it in a pocket and you're good to go, right? So I love this idea so much. Yeah, and I'm gonna continue making more. I hope you'll join me in the next video where I just make very simple pockets. Well, I don't know if it'll be the next video. At any rate, check the Creative Cousins playlist. It will be in there, okay? So, oh, by the way, this is the Creative Cousins journal that I'm making. So, yeah, check out the playlist. All the links will be below. Thank you for sharing your time with me. I really hope you enjoyed that. These are super fun to make, okay? So I'm getting my vintage vibe on, all right? So thank you again. I hope you have a great rest of your day and a wonderful week, and I will talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now.